All right, so we're out here, beautiful day. We're at the Saticoy Club. Got a crazy cool invite playing with some of these top pros, guys who have their name on top of leaderboards on all types of tours. So really honored to be out there. Got to learn a lot just kind of watching them. And you can kind of see that they're not going to miss hit anything. It's going to be birdies and pars all day. But really tough, long 456-yard par 4 into the wind, OB left, greens down near those bunkers. But driver has just been good for me for at least a decade now. I kind of have a lot of trust in it. I just end up kind of getting to like a little stock fade I've been playing off of the left. But at this point, really just trying to deal with the pressure. You get to play with these good players. Obviously, you want to do well and kind of see where your game stacks up, even though I'm not really obviously expecting to beat any of these guys. But good drive here, hit the fairway early, which is huge. End up with like 160 into the wind, a little uphill, ball's below my feet, so just kind of want to put a smooth 7 on it. Hopefully let it kind of bleed out to the right a little bit, but if anything, just kind of get my swing under me and hit a solid shot, which I did. Was able to get it pin high left, didn't move right at all, but kind of 2 good swings to help settle my nerves. I'm not going to be out there making doubles or anything. So pretty smart approach. I know decision making is going to be huge because you just have to be smart and put yourself in the right places and not overswing. So 20-yard pitch about left, pin high. With the way things are now, you don't get to warm up, so it's kind of tough. You just kind of have to trust yourself, trust what you've done at other courses in the past, and you can see there's a lot of undulation here that I'm trying to get used to early. Don't know how the putts are going to react, don't know how the chips are going to react, so left myself like a 6-footer. It felt down the hill, but it might even be up when you kind of look at it. But been putting solid. Just want to kind of go through my routine. Hope to get lucky early. But miss it. Kind of a 50-50 par there early on a tough hole. Definitely could have hit a better pitch, but without warming up or anything, I'm not going to beat myself up on hole 1. So second hole was like a little dog leg. It was like a 230 tee shot. Ended up hitting hybrid, hitting great, but just needed like 4 more yards to get right of this tree. So it kind of left me this tough little 8-irony shot. Might even been a 9-iron that I had to cut off the tree, almost a pull cut, because from this angle it's hard to tell, but I had to get around the close tree, keep it under. So not what you want to see on hole 2, but was able to kind of hit my shot of the day here and carved a little short iron in there below the hole. But again, you'll kind of see, greens and reg are going to be at a premium, and I'm going to need to make some putts just to stay in it, because these guys will be around the hole all day. Definitely probably have more comfort being at their home course, a little simpler, but you can just see how easy the game can be, even on a 7,000-yard course. And so I end up like 12 feet below the hole for birdie. Would love to get a birdie early, get that stroke back, but at the same time, new course, new greens, just want to be solid. But pretty flat putt up the hill. The front of the green had a lot more undulation, almost like a false front, and pretty narrow green. But gorgeous course, Bermuda fairways, greens in pretty good shape. Pretty solid putt. Touched some edge, gave me like a foot, It's good. Tapped it off the little metal bar. So settle down, par 1 over through 2. Definitely 2 tough holes. Definitely a course that doesn't feel like it's going to relent. So third hole's par 4, 431. Seems like it plays kind of long, but driver's been good. So just kind of stock drive, fade, hit it hard. So another good drive, just kind of been dialed on it, been able to kind of shape it, work it both ways when I need it. There was like a bunker to cover, so made it by a little bit. End up with like an 8-iron, center of the fairway, prime real estate, but ball just slightly above my feet, so know it's going to get pulled just a little. But the yardage I like, end up with like 160, little breeze. Could have probably aligned myself a touch better, or maybe I should aim right all the time because the shot worked out really well. 10 feet, 12 feet left of the hole, another birdie putt. So far so good. 2 out of 3 greener regs. Holes 2 and 3 back to back. I got pretty good looks at birdie, so settling in. At the same time, still probably feeling super nervous. And I think anytime you play with good players, you're kind of watching their games a little bit more than worrying about your own. So definitely trying to pick up on some things if I can as well. So here we are. I got like this 12-footer. Once you're inside like 20 here, it seems to be pretty flat, but there is a ton of break on some of these greens that you'll see in some other holes. So give it another good run. Starting to feel like I have a touch or a feel for the pace, and getting ready for the next couple holes.